Check this out. A woman has gone viral on TikTok, and she has the internet divided. She stated in her post, a lot of women are having kids with men who don't deserve to be fathers. And then they look for another man to come pick up the pieces. Let's just say this woke the internet up. Ladies, what are your thoughts?
Have a child with someone who wants to have a child. I don't think, you know, many times, and I know men do it too, but like women will try to trap a man to have a child and keep him. But we all know, like, having a baby doesn't keep a man at all. Again. So if you can, I mean, and I don't think it's fair for the person who comes along and then has to take care of that kid, but they're volunteering to do that. It's not like they're being forced. If they fall in love with this woman and she happens to have kids, then he will take it on. But I think you should try to have kids with someone who actually wants them and wants to show up and leave an imprint on that child.
I'm gonna take it a step even further back. I don't think people think first that if you are having sex, you are already committing to possibly raising this child. Like, you're already committing to that possibility.
Yeah.
People forget in sex that it also means it's the act of having children.
I don't think people view it that way.
I'm saying, that's what I mean.
I
you know what I'm saying? You're saying, like, I want to have sex with you because I want to know that you're ready to, are you ready to be a mom? You know?
They think of it as something that's gonna feel great.
Yes.
But I don't think they look at someone and go, oh, I wanna have sex with that girl tonight. Could she be a great mother for my children? No, in the moment they are thinking lust and lust alone, and they're thinking pleasure. They're not thinking 10 years ahead, this is going to now be someone I have a child with.
And I do agree with the statement, even though I can see how it sounds rough, with forcing someone else to take care of your child, that part. We're not physically forcing somebody to, but in any case that you're a single mom, you are now looking for that person who can be a father for your child. Straight up. So it is a little bit
Didn't we
of a
talk about this a couple of weeks ago, that a guy found out that the 8-year-old that he's been taking care of wasn't really his. You know? I mean, I think that falls under the same thing of, like, you know, why should he come along and take care of the child that's not really his? And I don't know if the woman, she must know. Right?
Jeannie believes she knew.
I do.
Said, how did she not know?
Like, I think the art of trapping is a real thing, though. That's a real screw in the bag, real thing.
I think there's an art, but I also think there are a lot of women that fall in love with a guy, and then they have a baby, and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do it intentionally. But this, to me, she was making it seem like every woman does this, and then
I
wants
think
to
a lot of
pan it
them
off.
have a baby with somebody they fell in love with and hope that they'll be great fathers.
Right.
You know, like, I don't think they're intentionally going, I'm gonna have this baby with him over there. Maybe some other guy will come along and raise the kid for me. I don't think that's the intention.
But that's what she was actually saying. And I believe that women just fall in love, and it's like, and you know, sometimes
and you hope,
or things happen.
Even under the best circumstances,
it doesn't work out. And also, this is another reason why I want to push for male contraceptives. Men want to sit back and blame everything on women. Yeah, you're trying to trap me. Now, let's let you have some contraceptives, some prophylactics. Since you won't even use prophylactics, now you can take some contraceptives. Now you can go and do all freaky things.
And you can be in charge.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can be in charge if you're having a kid or not.
You can control your destiny.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
tough.
up next, they say one person's trash is another person's treasure. But one woman on TikTok claims she is turning trash into tasty food. A video has gone viral showing the chef literally diving into a dumpster and collecting discarded food. Then she proceeds to make a meal out of her food findings. One user even commenting, recycling is one thing, but this is going too far. So ladies, what are your thoughts?
The only time I ever feel like it's okay to reach back into the trash is when you accidentally throw something away in your own trash, and maybe it's on top and it's still covered. I could never imagine going into a public basura, man. It's like, it's got the fumes, it's got hands you don't even know touching what, it's got being picked at, it's got whatever was living in that trash before that last recent trash was dumped into it.
Yeah, guys, there's also a possibility of becoming ill from bacteria, especially in the hot summers. The dumpsters themselves actually breed bacteria, and some are sprayed with pesticides. So you really want to be careful. Obviously, she's making this look really glamorous, but you really do want to be careful. But I will say this, I've never been hungry enough to dive into a dumpster, so I don't know.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There are some people who that's how they eat.
Yes,
they don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice.
And I think that's the difference. This woman
for
sounds
sure.
like I know, we're not talking about a woman who has no choice, right?
Correct. No,
Okay.
but I do think she is giving some interesting ideas on what you can do if you don't have a choice.
Right.
Does that make
like
sense?
when she pulled out the pizza, she was like, the pizza's still cold. It has expiration up to a year. She got the oranges and made a smoothie. So I think some people actually have to live like that, but I think you're right. I think
But
this
also,
might be
she's
another
also
thing.
bringing up the point that we as Americans waste a lot of
The
food.
most wasteful.
40% of all food in America is
ton.
wasted, and I think that was her bigger point.
Yeah.
And it's like now we need to do something. We need to be more conscious.
Yes.
Even like when we order meals.
Oh my God.
Eat it or either save it, give it to someone, do
Right.
something. We
Yeah.
have to stop
Yeah.
wasting so much food.
Agree.
I love the bill that just recently passed here in Los Angeles, where how many percent is it? 40 or 30% of the food from restaurants that goes to waste has to actually be given to the homeless and the people in need.
Well,
and
but for a while they told you that you weren't allowed to give it to the homeless.
because then they
So
could
that's
sue
another
you
thing.
if
Exactly.
it was
So,
not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that?
I didn't, but that's crazy
Yeah.
because I know every single supermarket, like Whole Foods, they throw out everything because they can't risk somebody getting sick because they could get sued.
But
so.
my God, there's so many people
So I
homeless who
guess
could
now
use that food.
they've done something where, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's 30% of food that gets thrown out from restaurants by law now have to go to.
It can go to a food bank.
Yeah.
So it goes, we have a wonderful
We gotta do
LA
something.
regional food bank, which really does really good work. And they feed people and they give them groceries and stuff. So,
It's
you know,
needed.
we're just gonna keep working on that.
Yeah, we just have to.